people are saying, I don't have time, I'm super busy. And when you just ask them, you realize that they are not at all doing any productive work. They are just spending their time in doing the routine work that has no importance, that could be done later on also, but they choose to do in their major hours of day. What are the major hours of the day? When you wake up, after you wake up, in the morning, in the afternoon. Of course, evening you can spend in leisure time, but after you wake up, the morning time and the afternoon time are super important, because that's when you are recharged after sleeping. That's when your mind is having highest potential that can be used to do some productive work. But some people use their maximum potential in doing the unwanted work. Have you heard about people who spend their maximum potential in doing unproductive work? Have you heard people who say that I don't have any time in spite of their not doing any productive work? Now, this is the result of spending and wasting time and energy in doing useless things, useless activities and useless work. In this video, I will teach you how to postpone the task and be more productive. How to use procrastination to become more productive. Some people are just doing in compulsion the work that can be done later on. Even when they have to start some productive work, most important task, before doing that task, they will try to arrange the table. They will try to clean some other things that are not required to do. They will arrange their home properly, their desk properly. They will clean their vehicle. That after doing this, I'll feel good, and then I'll start my main task. Now, by the time you do all these tasks, your energy and time is wasted. Your potential is already being used. It's because of the habit in your mind that you have repeated since many years. It's because of the picture that you created in your mind that when this desk or when this table is super organized, I will be properly able to focus on my work. Otherwise, that could be done later on also. Now, how to avoid spending your time and energy in doing unwanted tasks? Ask yourself only one question. Can this task be done later on? And if it is done later, will there be any problem right now? If your answer is yes, it could be done later and there could be no problem right now, then don't do that task and stop yourself from doing that task. It will be difficult because habitually you won't be able to stop yourself. You feel that, or you will think that it's okay, it will just take 2 minutes, I'll complete it, I'll finish it off quickly. But as and when you finish one task, you will be again facing another that's such kind of small task, like checking your emails, checking your WhatsApp. Has any message come? Do I need to reply? Okay, I need to reply. When you check, there is some message, there is some email, you will again face the next task of replying. That when I have read it, I need to reply now. If you are not opened it, it will not create an emergency of replying, texting the same time, because nowadays technology has advanced such a way that when a person is seeing the message, the other person will come to know through that blue color text. You have to stop yourself from picking up your mobile, opening your emails, opening your WhatsApp. Instead, avoid all these tasks and get back to your main task. The task that is of utmost priority, that you have planned, that you are planning since days. Since many days, this task that is of utmost priority might be in your mind that I have to do this, I have to do this. And because of this feeling of postponing the main task, you'll not feel complete, you'll not feel satisfied, you'll feel that something is left to do. you are wasting your time and energy in cleaning something, in organizing something, then you are acting out of compulsion. You have to just see yourself how you are acting while you are facing the smaller useless task. When you will be able to see yourself, you will be able to stop yourself. Be an audience of yourself. Be a third person, be a third party, and watch yourself when you are prone to do the unwanted things that can be delegated to others also, that can be done later on also. It will create no problem. But you choose to postpone the most important task, though it results in major loss to you and your life. If you are doing some useless task and fire is set in another room, you will keep all aside and run towards fire, right? Because it's an emergency. You can't afford to bear the loss of all the loss that will be damaged due to the fire. But in your productive task, in the major important task, how to create an emergency? In companies, they give you deadlines, they give you targets that if you don't meet the deadlines, you'll not get the incentives. They create an emergency so that people are pushed to do the work first. But when you are your own boss, when you have chosen to do some productive tasks for your own life, for your own success, no one else will create an emergency. You have to create an emergency. In your mind, you have to create a picture that if you don't do that task right now, what will be the loss? That picture of emergency you have to create that will pull you towards that important work, that will pull you away from those useless tasks. So friends, postpone the useless task. Use procrastination in postponing and avoiding the useless task and becoming more productive. Each day of your life, at the end of the day, you just note down for how many hours you have done the productive task. For how many minutes you were productive, and you will realize that amount of time you are productive is lesser than the amount of time you are non-productive. Check it for yourself, prepare a checklist, and try to see your day. That's all for today, friends. Thank you and have a good day.